Who is liable when an intoxicated person causes harm to a third party? Restaurant and bar liability for intoxicated patrons who harm third parties at common law through today. Dram shop laws. It is safe to assume that we have all driven by or witnessed a terrible car accident before. Perhaps you have even been one in yourself. Have you ever thought about how many of those car accidents are caused due to drivers that are under the influence of alcohol? How many of those car accidents are so terrible that someone dies either due to the accident itself or injuries caused by the accident? The figures are shocking. According to statistics found on vehiclefreak.com from the article 30 plus car accident statistics in the US and worldwide in 2022, there are approximately over 6 million car accidents in the United States every single year. Car accidents are also the cause of over 90 deaths per day in the United States. The figures are truly shocking. Forbes Advisor Drunk Driving Statistics 2023 says that about one-third of car crash fatalities in the United States involve drunk drivers. In 2017, 32% of all drivers involved in fatal crashes while driving at night were drunk. In 2019 alone, there were 50,930 drivers in fatal car crashes, and an estimated 19% of the drivers were under the influence of alcohol. Furthermore, even the COVID-19 pandemic did not reduce alcohol-related traffic accidents despite less traffic on the road. During that time, the police reported alcohol involvement in 9% of crashes during an analysis of the 2020 traffic statistics. In my own home state of New York, there have been 3,233 drunk driving fatalities between 2009 and 2018. It is for these reasons that laws protect people from harm from others that are under the influence of alcohol were put into place. Today, we will be looking at the liability of restaurants and bars for intoxicated patrons who harm third parties at common law through today. First, it's best to know a little history of dram shop law. Dram shop law dates back to the 19th century's temperance movement, which was the precursor to prohibition. The word dram originally derived from a British term that was a unit of volume used in apothecary measurements. Over time, liquor, particularly whiskey and gin, were referred to as dram. Bars and taverns known for selling liquor in small increments were respectively called dram shops. Fun fact: if you order a dram of something today, the exact amount you will receive is dependent on where you go. Sometimes it is a spoonful, or sometimes it is a shot glass. LegalDictionary.net states, the legal definition of Dram Shop Act is the body of laws governing bars, taverns, liquor stores, and other establishments selling alcoholic beverages liable for serving alcohol to visibly intoxicated person or a minor. The Safe Roads Act dram shop provision states that a study conducted by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration revealed that in 1979, 2 million of the nation's traffic accidents were related to alcoholic beverage consumption. – 55% of fatal accidents, 25% of non-fatal accidents, and 8% of accidents causing only property damage involved alcoholic beverage consumption. These outrageous statistics are what set the wheels in motion to the 1983 Safe Roads Act. The dram shop provisions allow persons injured in vehicular accidents caused by the negligent driving of intoxicated and/or underage drinkers to sue the commercial vendors who furnish the underage persons with alcoholic beverages. Meaning that there were now legal grounds to place liability for intoxicated patrons who harm third parties in a car accident, which is statistically where a lot of harm was happening in the United States. The modern legal framework for dram shop laws has slowly evolved since the late 1970s, as certain statutes and provisions have been added to help protect the public from harm from intoxicated drivers. Dram shop laws are currently recognized as third and first party cases. An article from Investopedia titled Dram Shop Laws, History and Explanation in Alcohol Sales states that in a third-party dram shop case, the victim of the intoxicated customer may sue the establishment that excessively served the customer. Liability verdicts look at common negligence laws, reckless behavior, and intentional misconduct. In first-party dram shop case, if the intoxicated customer sustains injury resulting from their drunkenness, they may sue the business, server, or store clerk for over-serving them.
Proof of this is crucial in this situation. Anyone could walk into a restaurant or bar already over the legal limit of alcohol without setting off any red flags to the staff, even if that staff is well trained to pay attention to what an intoxicated individual may or may not look like.
There are some people that can hide this very well and could easily walk out of a bar, having had one too many drinks, and get into the car to begin to drive home. If an accident were to occur during that drive home, how would anyone really know what truly happened and why it happened just by word of mouth? We wouldn't. The intoxicated driver that caused the accident could easily say it was the bar or restaurant that overserved them when they were already intoxicated upon arrival. It is because of these situations like this that modern day dram shop laws are in place. Changes to dram shop law are positive in that they reduce fatal and non-fatal injuries, reduce alcohol-related crashes, and even reduce alcohol use. These changes to dram shop law also have a positive impact on exposure to liability within the hospitality industry. The law clearly states who is at fault and who may be held liable in this type of situation. Any alcohol retailer is legally responsible for injuries or damage caused by selling or serving alcohol to an intoxicated or underage customer. It may just have a negative impact on the hospitality industry itself if it is not a topic that we continue to concern ourselves with. The safety of wonderful human beings such as Christopher Garcia, the industry, and its customers are at stake if we do not.